serve. So okay.
All right, I'll edit that out. So today we have with us Miss Jocelyn. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
You good?
Blessed.
Blessed.
Yeah.
You are a blessing. You are a true blessing. When I was thinking of this interview, just thinking about talking to you and, just showing how much God has done in your life and just thinking about the different things, Psalms 118, 17 through 18 came. It says, I will not die, but live. I will proclaim what the Lord has done. The Lord has chastised me severely, but he has not given me over to death. Just, just about the transformation and, the journey that you've been through. I know you have used the term, you made lemonade out of lemons and, different things like that. And that, God has really blessed you. How are you taking everything in with, your recovery and how everything is now?
Well, before, well, I'm gonna start from the beginning. Like, like everybody say, like the hard part's over when you get out of surgery.
Yeah.
But like people that know my story, after I got out of surgery, everything went wrong. Like tongue being paralyzed, vocal cords being paralyzed, getting pneumonia, all type of stuff. So my recovery was much worse than the surgery. And then it just got even worse.
Yeah.
Even now, it's been 2 years since the 7th of June, and I still go through things like my blood pressure. They still can't figure it out. It's still like I had a problem of it being like severely low, and now it's like the medicine is like spiking it up to where like I'm passing out or like I can't see, getting dizzy, stuff like that. So I'm still going through that. Like it's just, but by the grace of God, like I kept my mind. I haven't. You would think like someone going through something like that and being pregnant, they would lose their mind.
Yeah.
Like when I think about it now, like I can't believe how like just at peace I was with everything. Like when I think about it now, but back then, like it was just, I was just so like, it was just like so like okay, like everybody was just so worried, and I was like, it's fine. Like I even remember my mom like asking me like before surgery, like, are you okay? And I was like, I'm good. Like, are you okay? But like I said, think about it now. That had to be nothing but God, because if I knew what I had to go through now, I would not have been like that. I would have been a nervous wreck. I would have been, but I just can't believe like how like at peace my like God had my mind, and like I was just so okay with everything, even getting out of surgery and them telling me like, okay, now you gotta get your throat cut, your stomach cut, like all this stuff, and I was just so okay with it, and I know that was nothing but God.
So it seems to me that you have faith that God was going to be with you. It says that he gives you the peace that passes all understanding. You knowing that you had God on your side, you was peaceful and you was leaning towards your faith. Where did this faith come from? Like, did you have it ever since you were little? Did you gravitate? What was your early sightings of you seeing faith work and know that God was real?
Well, I've been born and raised in the church, but you never really like know like how good God is or like how real God is until you go through something yourself. Like, of course, you hear all of the stories, and you, like I said, I've been in church, so you hear like people's testimonies and what they went through, and you see stuff as well. But you going through something yourself and actually going through it and believing, like your mind can't get you out of it, your family can't get you out of it. Like like I just knew. I just knew it was nothing but God that was going to help me and get me and my kids through that situation.
Yeah. And you had your family that was supporting you, that was praying for you. I was seeing they was having different prayer groups and having prayer meetings and meeting up and just praying for you, speaking a word over you, speaking life on you. And that's everything, because it says in the Bible also, where two or three are gathered, he is in the midst. What does family mean to you?
Oh man, family, that's everything. Like they right under God. Like God
Yeah,
first, my family is right there, right under him.
yeah, yeah,
Like family means everything to me because, like you said, without them and without them praying, encouraging me, even you
yeah,
encouraging me, keeping my mind right, because sometimes I was veering off. Like, man, cannot be what God wants for me. But y'all was there, keeping my mind like not. I thank God for all of y'all, like my family, all it get me emotional. I'm trying not to cry. Like I love y'all, and my family means everything to me. Like I said, they right under God, like right there.
yeah. And they were keeping me in tax and letting me know different stuff. That's why I got to see you. I got to pray with you. I got to, give you words of encouragement even through that transition. But even now, how are you balancing motherhood? You got a young son now, like even balancing that and still making sure that you okay, and that on the days that you're not really feeling it, but I gotta be mama. Like what gives you the strength, and how are you dealing with that?
Man, um, it's hard because being a single mother of three and still going through recovery and like other things as well, just life period is hard. But like I said, my family praying for me praying for me knowing that no matter what, God gonna have my back.
Yeah,
And that's just what been getting me through. It's hard, very hard. But like I said, sometimes I do get very emotional, break down, cry a lot. But like I know that God gonna get me through it. And he
yeah,
has. Like, oh my God, I could just man,
yeah. The
I've
good,
been through
the
so
good.
much with this journey. Like
Yeah.
lose
And
everything.
what
Like it's
is it a special connection that you got with your son, being that he came and you found out about him and you end up having him in the midst of all that? Is a connection different?
yes, it is. Because how crazy is this? I found out I was pregnant a week before I found out about the tumor.
Yeah,
So I was not happy to be pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
like, what do you mean? I'm pregnant and I got a tumor, huh?
yeah,
What? So I like my mind was everywhere, and
yeah,
I just nothing was really like real to me until I actually had to go through the surgery, actually like feel him moving, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Everything just was so surreal. Like this is not real. Like this is a story. Ain't no way this happening to me. So
right.
like it was very different. And I do feel like we do have like a more of a bond. Well, not even that actually. I just feel like even my kids, like I feel like me going through that has brought me and my other kids even closer as well because
Yeah,
they almost lost me.
yeah,
So like
and,
with them, like with the baby, like they love him so much. I never thought that they would be like the way they are with him.
right,
Like
right.
it's it's crazy. And they have a sister on their dad's side, and they're not like that at all. So I just knew like this is about to be crazy. Like they is not going and they love him. Like when I say love him and adore him, and even me and my kids' connection now is just so much more stronger. Like they show me so much love, so much like they always hugging me, always, even when they're gone, they calling me, Mom, what you doing? Checking up on me, where's the baby?
Yeah.
Like I just feel like me going through that, it made our faith in God stronger and our connection as well stronger.
Yeah, and I used to love when I used to see the videos and the picture. They used to always go by that one spot on the trail and do cheers and pray for. I used to love that. You always been strong to me. Like it's been strength in other areas. I always said like you one of the strongest women I know. But even seeing this, it just expanded you. Like God don't put us through nothing that we can't handle. So it's something that God is going to reveal to you through all this, because I know you was questioning different things, and that was okay. A lot of people think you don't never supposed to question God and all like that. No, you got naked with God. You got intimate with him. Like, Lord, like what's going on? This happened to me. I'm pregnant. I got this tumor. So you were able to open up your heart to be able to have that intimate relationship. And that's what God longs for us, even when different things ain't happening to us. So I know you were close to him, hearing his voice, being able to, hear him speak, and him even giving you visions, and, even, ministering to you as well in all of this, because it ain't something for the weak. A lot of people would have been gave up, or would have been like, I can't do this, boom, or whatever. But no, your faith in the Lord had brought you through it, and your strength was made, because that's what it says too in the Bible. And our weaknesses, his strength is made whole. Like you said, what none your mom could do, your brother, your sisters, like, nobody, like, but you had to trust on God. You had to wait on him to be able to reveal to you, like, I got you, daughter. I got you. You my child. Like, you ain't, it ain't your time. I still got much more for you to do, because even like I look at it, your story, your testimony, people need to see that, because it's people giving up on people that ain't even having different things wrong with them. That's severe, and they giving up because they don't know God is real, or I do know, but he ain't. No, you were a testament that God is real. Just like I was thinking about this when I had this shirt on. It's personal, the journey, the faith, the story, all of that is personal, because God is getting the glory. You know what I'm saying? And just like your shirt, made by God, because we God's kids, like, we made in his image, and when we have him in our life, we get to see the repercussions of the blessings. Man, you always was there for people. You always poured into people. You always had that great loving heart. You done poured all them different seeds and impacted people's life that you probably ain't know that you did. So you reaping all the benefit, all the people, the community that was by you, wishing you and praying for your health, and different things like that, and sickness and disease and infirmity, that's of the devil. So, we have to bind that, because, we have to speak to it. By his stripes we are healed, and continue to do that. Do you have different affirmations that you say, or different scriptures or prayers that you constantly saying, being that you saying is different things that you going, that you speaking into yourself?
The main one is cleanse my heart and my mind, because like I said, still recovering. Like, sometimes your heart, you don't know the desires of your heart, but God does. So that is my daily prayer, because my mind and my heart, those are things that need to be cleansed. Like every single day, because your heart can be wicked, your mind can too, and your mind fear. Like, the devil is evil, and the devil come in all shapes and sizes and can get into your mind, and that affects your heart. So, like, that's my daily prayer, because I want to stay straight. I don't want to go off. I don't want to go through no other cycle ever again. I want to keep going forward and moving forward. So, like, that's my main one, because I want my mind and my heart to be cleansed and clear for him. And I want him to take me where he wants to take me, not where I want to go or where I think I want to go, because I don't know, but he does.
Yeah, you preach. You preaching on everything. But that's so true, because we are transformed by the renewal of our mind. And if you allow your heart to get harder, then, like you said, that'll cause you to go left, and you trying to stay right. So you have to speak those things until, before they can be able to, be known. Because, like, sometimes we don't speak, like, we don't pray against stuff, we don't say stuff, we just want our will to be done. But that's the magic thing. You said his will be done, not mine, but your will, and that's how he did when he died for us on the cross. Father, take this cup, like, he knew this had to be done, so that's everything, man. And like, have you been like reaching out to people, encouraging them, or do you, like, not really tell your testimony? Is it like you talk to people and tell them, or if they know, they know? Like, how are you being able to reciprocate your journey and your faith, even with all this?
It's a little bit of both. Like, I really don't like to, like, talk about my story, but, like, people get on me and tell me, like, this is a testimony. You need to tell people. Like, people need to know that God is real. So, like, I have tried to open up more, but it seems like a lot of people, even people I bump into that I don't know in the store, grocery store, like, they're like, oh, you that girl. And I do minister to them and tell them, like, how good God is. I always give grace to God, because if it wasn't for him, I would not be here. If it wasn't for him, I would not be in this mindset that I have now. Like, so like, it's a little bit of both. Like, I do tell my story, not a lot, but most people do know because, like you said, my brother, my sister, my mom, like, it was a lot of family that was posting things and friends. And so it's like a lot of people that does know, but I really don't just
And
openly talk.
even if it ain't even if it ain't your story, what you saying too, that you minister to them, that's the important thing. Because God gonna give you the words to say at the right time and show you what people need to hear it. Because you can be, for a single mom or just a young girl that don't know which way she go, you can be able to encourage her to, now she like, man, I don't know what it is, but what she said, it resonated to me. Now I need to, make sure I do something with myself, because me just sitting down here in the world not doing nothing, I'm gonna, fold and not know what to do and be all over the place. But I can see her, and she's ministering to me. So that's real good as well, because it's needed, man. A lot of people, they ain't had no controversy, they ain't never had no serious situation, they ain't never really been through nothing, so they're just going through life, just like nothing's going on, when life we live in, man, like we in this world, but we not of this world, man. And God is going to keep on building us up, giving us the strength to deal with what we deal with, because like you said, the enemy trying to attack us to keep us off of what we should be doing, letting God light be shining, letting the word be prevalent in our life. And that's everything, and we got to make sure that we keep on doing it, by honoring people, by giving people their flowers, by allowing God to be known, and even sharing different things. So that's what is good, because that's in discipleship, and that's what we need to do as well. Being that I just recently seen your daughter doing real good at track. She's excelling in track. It seems like she's loving it. She's getting confident. And how was that, seeing the joy of her, at that meet? Because she always got that serious face when she on, but she be getting it. Like, you just being able to see this new chapter of them growing up.
Yes, I love it. When I say I love it, like, I never thought like she would be into it like that. Like, and just out the blue, she asked me, like, Mom, like, she always talk about.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, I don't know what happened. Okay, there you go. So like, she always used to talk about running since she was little. Like, she just loved to run. And like, when I was able to do it, we used to race all the time and stuff like that. And just one day, she's like, Mom, I think I want to run. And I'm like, okay. So I signed her up. And when I say like her first practice, this girl was like so excited. Like, wait, like, I can't wait to go again. And I'm like, what? And I'm just like, okay, well, I'm loving that she loved it. And she was just like so geeked about it, everything about it, even how fast the girl was, how her stance was. And she was just telling me, like, Mom, she was gone. Like, I gotta be like that. Like, and I was like, excitement did something to me. So like, anything she wanted when it came to track, let's get it. Oh, you want these track shoes? Okay, let's get it. And she just, like, even today, they're not even in school and stuff like that. She asked me, like, Mom, can we find something I could be in? Like, what that got to do with track? Even working out. She never used to like working out. She called to my brother on a daily to go work out.
Didn't she work out? Tell me if I'm right or not. Did she work out before a dance?
Yeah, well, she did cheerleading. Yeah.
No,
like,
I thought I seen her working out. Then she went and got dressed and went to like a dance or something.
Oh, yeah. She went to she had track practice. Then she went to the gym, and then she this was a day before her graduation.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And the day before she had practice, and that day of, she was like, Mom, I'm like, come on, you just went to practice yesterday. She's like, I got to. I'm like, I'm not gonna stop you.
Yeah, because you can't teach that. She want that early.
Right. Yeah. I'm like, let's go. So she went to practice right before her 8th grade graduation, went to the gym, got her hair done, got dressed, and graduated.
Yeah.
that's how determined and motivated she is to do this. Like she loved track. And I think she just and she even told me like seeing me get through things and doing stuff, like she feel like she just not gonna stop. If she wants something, she gotta go for it. She gotta keep going.
It's probably giving her a motivation and pushing her. What school is she going to attend next year?
She just got accepted to Notre Dame. They called me yesterday. Yep.
Oh,
So
congratulations.
excited about that. Yeah. And she
Yeah.
happy too. Yeah.
Because that's going to open up different doors, especially with her just going to that school, but she's already smart, get good grades. But then having, the athletic background too, that's going to allow the schools to look at her and see she's involved, her grades is good, and that scholarship money to be able to, spring her forth to whatever she wants to be, when she grows up. But yeah, that's real good. And you were here to be able to see it, and you're living through all the different things, and you enjoying. You look at you being a mom, putting your son to sleep. Like you still got this all in you, and you're not letting it tear you down and stuff like that. So I just think that's amazing, man. And like we gonna just keep on praying for you. We gonna keep speaking life onto you. Because the devil can't have you. He's been defeated. We rebuke him. We bind him. Anything that he's trying to do, we rebuke it, because he can't have you. And you stay focused, you stay on your word, you stay motivated in all your things, and God is gonna really bless you by allowing him to do his work, man. And I just wanted to have this sit down with you, to be able to talk to you, to be able to just show God's goodness and his mercy, and seeing how great of a God that he is. Because like sometimes the non-believers need stuff to see, when we ministering and trying to bring them to him. We ain't all walked a perfect life, but now that we're seeing and being involved with different situations, it kind of let you know, oh no, I got to get my life together, or this situation happened, no, I need to get closer. Different situations cause you to get closer to him, because that's what he wants us to do. Like, maybe not on our own understanding, but acknowledge him, because he's going to direct our paths. And that's what I believe that he's going to do for you. And my biggest prayer being, ever since you was in the hospital, that I pray when I pray for you, is that he reclaims the time, reclaim the time that the enemy stole through all that, and to be able to blessings and give you blessings and pour them out to you, for you and your kids and your family, so that's what I see, and that's what I speak, and that's what I pray, over you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm super emotional.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so I appreciate you, and thanks for sitting down with me, and us being able to fellowship, and just allowing God to be seen in this moment. I appreciate it. You could have been anywhere else. Time is something you couldn't get back, but you made the time, so we appreciate that.
I appreciate you, and I'm just being obedient now, because
Yeah.
like you said, people they need to hear it, because you never know what other people are going through in their life, and like no matter what, keep going, keep pushing. Life is going to get hard. It's going to have stuff that's going to make you want to stop or whatever, but never give up. God got you, and just believe that He gonna always have you, and He will.
Yeah.
And that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, you said it. If you ever need anything, holla at me. I'm always here. Tell your mom I said hey, and we're gonna be praying for you, and we're gonna continue to see the blessings that God is gonna bless you with.
Okay, yeah. Well, I appreciate you, and I love you. And if you ever need me again, I'll do it. I'll do it.
I got you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.